Shalom. Hakah Adawam. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord God can give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come here, Shalom. Come here, Shalom. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
Brother asked a question. This is a real important question. He asked a question about this sign over here, about these African signs, with the brother bringing out a dynamic, but at the same time, we got to get out of that thing. Go to Galatians 4:26, and let's see if Africa is the motherland. Let's see if that's the cradle of civilization. The problem is this, brother. We cannot believe everything that somebody tells us. What you got to do is take the time out and make sure that it's important enough for you to say, let me go and do my own personal research. You know what's wrong with black people? The reason why when I told you that we was the Jews and you was like, nah, you ain't got to prove it to me, because guess what? You ain't never really did the research to find out where you come from. Because you know what? With somebody just telling you that you was an African, that was good enough for you. And that should never be good enough for us, especially knowing our history. Hold on. Knowing our history as a people and how we got over here, you know what you should have said? You should have said, well, look, this man is a man that enslaved us for 400 plus years. Let me go and be sure that everything he's telling me is what it is. Because at one time he told us it was all right for him to enslave us. At one time he told us that Jesus Christ was a white man, but when we open up the Bible described Jesus clearly as a black man. So now you got to start to investigate and check out everything that he say. Galatians 4:26. When you get there, let me know. Okay, check this out. Let's see if Africa is the motherland according to God. See, I believe God more so than I believe the so-called white man. I'm gonna listen to what he say. Read.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is in Israel,
which is above is free.
Which is what?
Above is free.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is the what?
The mother of us all.
Have you ever asked yourself, where did the cradle of civilization really begin at? Any question that you want to answer, that's how nobody can tell me that this Bible ain't the truth. Any question that you come up with, I can prove it to you in the Bible. Now go to Revelations. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk. Hold on, I ain't finished though, because you said one other thing and I got to prove this to you. To educate not only you, but to educate the other brothers and sisters. Now, if a brother made one more statement, he said the Jews, we the Jews, no, we ain't the Jews. Okay, and I'm gonna show you that you are. And give me the Bible dictionary. I'm gonna show you that you are. Because you know what? You know how I know you are? Because you know what you told me? You said that we were descendants of those people. And I've already showed, I'm going to show you that that's not right. That is not correct.
Everything written in the King James Version is true.
Hold on. And now,
let
me take you one step further. I'm telling you everything written in the King James translation. It's not the King James Version. See? Hold on. No, it says, what is it says King, hold on. This here is a Bible dictionary, brother. This is a dictionary. So that ain't even the Bible. You ain't gonna find nothing wrong with what we doing up here. You think, hold on, do you think that we've been doing this since 1969? Do you think that you all of a sudden then came out and gonna put out something? Hold on, it was people doing it before me, and guess what? They handed the knowledge that they had down to me, just like I'm handing the knowledge down to these young brothers. So guess what? And guess what? Guess what? The stuff that you saying It was handed down to you, and you know what you never did?
And guess what?
You never went and did the research. But no, but I did. I went and did my own research to validate whether I did all the research, brother. That's why you already admitted that I was right about.
never said you was right.
Hold on, you said I proved my point.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well let me hold on.
said,
So
I don't believe
let me
I
ask you
said
this:
the King
is Africa the mother? Is Africa the motherland?
Yes, it is.
Not according to the Bible.
Right.
It's not. The Bible just said that it
According to
was.
who Bible? Right.
According to who Bible?
Right.
According to the King James translation
King
of the
James?
Bible. He was a brother. He was a black man, as a matter of fact. If you go and do the research, there was more than one King James. What's your name?
hold up.
What is your
My
name?
name don't matter.
Hold on. You
My
know
name
what?
don't
Now
matter.
let me ask
My
somebody
name
else to
don't
see. I
matter.
see where he want to go. Brother, what's your name? Dante. Are you the only Dante in the world? Damn, God damn, man, you got to be lying. There can only be one Dante in the world. Just like it was more than one King James. It was more than one Queen Elizabeth. It's plenty of them. So now I ask you, which one are you talking about? Because I know the one that I did the research on, and guess what? The one that I did research on was a black man who actually had the Bible translated from the Hebrew to the King's English. Why? You know why? Because the King's English, the Old English. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they were speaking Old English back then. And why? Because the Roman Catholic Church was getting ready to take the Hebrew Bible, have it translated into what you call it, to Latin, which is a hard language to speak and to learn. Thank you, brother. It's super hard. So what he did, he had it translated. Now I'm gonna take you a step further. In 1948, they went into the Qumran caves. Anybody that within the sound of my voice can go look this up on the dictionary. And when they went into the Qumran caves, they found the scrolls, what some of you all call the Dead Sea Scrolls. They found those scrolls, and those scrolls was more than 2,000 years old. Hold on. Now see, he ain't gonna hear me out. But you know what happened with those scrolls? When they translated those scrolls from the Hebrew to the English, those scrolls matched up identically with what? With this right here. They found every book except for the book of S.I. I know, because you ain't did no research. Now, you say that we Africans. Now, let's look at what the white man say. Being the truth, because guess what? You believe what he say. So I'm going to let you know that the white man say you ain't no African. This is the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary that's written by the so-called white man. Now let's see if the white man calls the black man, woman, and child over here African or not. Read.
You got the mic.
Ham,
You don't want me to speak.
the youngest son of Noah.
Okay, Ham was the youngest son of Noah. After the flood, you had Noah, you had Noah's wife, and you had his three sons, and their wives. Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Now, Ham was the youngest son of Noah. Let's see what the Bible say about Ham and who he was and what nation sprang forth out of Ham. Read.
Born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Ham was born 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 people to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of, see, he asking me whether we study or not. I can tell you what it say, and I ain't even got to read it. You know why? Because I done studied it and been reading it for years. He the one ain't did no studying, ain't did no research, ain't did no reading, because you know what? Us knowing who we are and where we stand with God, that ain't important to us. But guess what? What we don't understand is God looking down on us, and he's feeling bad about the situation that we in. So we owe it to ourselves and to Christ who died for us to come back and find out who we are, so that now we can start to serve the Lord and get out of this situation we in, man. We the top people on the face of the earth. And the reason why we can't believe it is because of the condition that we in right now. We look at how poor we are, that we all on drugs, and no, read on.
And one of 8 persons.
And he was one of 8 people, like I said,
to live through the flood.
To live through the flood.
He became the progenitor of the dark race.
And Ham became the progenitor of the dark races. So that means he's the father of the dark races, all the dark races on the earth. But check out what the white man dropped on you. Read on.
Not
the Negro.
Hold on, I thought we was from Africa.
Right.
He said that Ham was the son, he was the father of all the dark races, but not the Negroes. Now let's find out who Ham was the father of. Read.
But the Egyptian.
The Egyptians? Where is Egypt at? In Africa.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, where is Ethiopia at? In Africa.
Libyans.
Libya, where is that at? In Africa.
And Canaanite.
And Canaanite, encompassing the remaining African nations. So Ham became the progenitor or the father of the dark races, but not the Negroes. We different, and this is what I ask any brother out here that don't believe that. See, he ran up the street. Guess what? Why the Africans ain't down here hanging with you if we brothers?
Right.
Why y'all don't go to the same nightclubs? Why y'all don't go to the same churches? Why they ain't hanging with you? You know why? Because they learn something that you don't learn over here. You let the white man tell you that you African, but go and ask one of them Africans that come from Africa, are you the same people? One that his family have taught him the history, and he know the history. He'll tell you that, nah, the black people that come from Africa wasn't always there. You know where we came from? We migrated during the 70 AD destruction.
Right.
We migrated into Africa. The Roman Empire came in and said that they was going to put an end to the state of Jerusalem. When they came in and decided to put an end to the state of Jerusalem, what we did, we ran from that destruction because they was killing everybody. And we fled down into Africa. When we went into Africa, when we first went into there, we was dealing with all those nations. We was having wars with them. And we ended up settling or migrating to the west coast of Africa where they took us from. Not that we Africans. Now, I told him that we were so-called, but that the so-called white man that called himself a Jew is not a Jew. And God gonna tell you that he's not a Jew. Revelations 2:9. Come on. I'm gonna show you in the Bible that he's not a Jew.
Revelations chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works.
God says he knows your works. He know how hard you done been slaving over here. Why? Because he was the one that caused us to come into this captivity for not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
And tribulation.
And tribulation is hell. That's equivalent to hell. He knows the hell that we catching over here. Why? Because he the one that put us over here, again, for not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
And poverty.
And poverty. He knows how poor we are. Now, is the so-called white man that called himself a Jew poor? Hell no. He owned the Diamond District. He run the whole Diamond District. He run all the news channels and the TV stations all over the earth. God only in heaven only knows how much property he owned. America give Israel how many millions a day? How many a day? $8 million a day. Is what they give, they send over to Israel every day. That's just for their military. You pull it up on your cell phone right now. They give them $8 million a day, and you in the ghetto. You built this stinking rat hole called America, and they giving them $8 million a day. What's 8 times 7? Anybody? 56. $56 million they give them a week. Now you multiply 56 million times 52 and tell me, should you be in the ghetto? Hell no, you ain't got no business being in the ghetto. You ain't got no business not having computers in black schools, man. You ain't got no business being on the bottom. He giving them devils over there, they military, so that they can wage war against everybody over in the Middle East. $56 million a week, and you poor. You got to stand in the food stamp line. You got to struggle to pay your bills, and he giving them $56 million a week, and that's just Israel. I don't even want to go into the money that he giving all these other countries. He should be giving it to you, because who made America wealthy the way that it is? Y'all did. Damn right, brother. We made America wealthy the way that it is. The first commodity that was traded on Wall Street was cotton. Your great-great-great-grandmother and great-great-great-grandfather was out there picking that cotton. Your relatives. We made America great, and they didn't give us a goddamn thing. But now they go give Israel $56 million a week. Every week. You better believe they don't miss 1 week giving them that money. And that's just the money, again, that they give them for their military. I ain't gonna even go into what they give them for just financial aid. It don't make sense, man, that you on the bottom.
TV
But
ain't gonna tell you that.
hell no, you know how we found it out? But I told a brother, we did research and found it out. It's all out there. You got to do the research. And guess what? It meant something to me to do the research so I would know where I stand with America, and so that I can come out here for the brothers and sisters that don't do the research, may not be able to do the research, so that I can now share this knowledge with you and teach you what.
When nowadays I work hard on the job, till I come cross still like I'm a criminal. Trying to get caught, it could be your first charge. Like, man, you ain't getting the minimum. It gon' dip, squat, 5 mile run, push, pull, sit on, goddamn, get strong. Looking at my baby, trying to keep them doing wrong. It's too long before they grow, I can't leave them on their own. They killed Daddy like he had a 30-day case. The news covering up the story, but they say it took me back to the time we lost Otis.